It feels like a no-brainer, right? If you see someone in medical distress, you call for help.
That did not happen for a man who was violently ill for hours, so ill, in fact, he died. And the people charged with caring for him are now being sued because of it.
Floor investigator Chris Ramirez is here. And Chris, you have that video to prove the lack of action.
Yeah, that's right, guys. This happened at the Cibola County Jail in Grant. Douglas Edminsten was an inmate there waiting for a trial for a misdemeanor charge. He spent an entire night throwing up blood, begging to be taken to the hospital. Instead, the video shows the correctional officers left him on the floor to die. On the night of July 7th, 2016, Douglas Edminsten told guards he was feeling extremely sick. He was vomiting and defecating blood. At one point, he even fell out of his bunk. And according to a lawsuit, he reported his pain at about 10:15 that night. Well, today was the first day attorney Glenn Valdez watched the video of what happened.
It made me sick to my stomach. I'm watching somebody die right in front of my eyes.
For 7 hours, Edminsten was in agony, lying on the floor, at some points appearing to be unconscious. The other inmates were so concerned for him, they opened Bibles and read to him. They even formed this prayer circle.
We know that the inmates, everyone else were trying to get help, and nothing happened. He couldn't call himself. He couldn't get a hold of an ambulance. He couldn't do anything that we take for granted, and so without the guards to call, he's dead.
An autopsy would later reveal Edminsten had a ruptured blood vessel inside his stomach. His abdomen was full of blood. Had jail guards taken him to a doctor when he first complained of his extreme pain, it's believed he would have had an 80% chance of living.
And I think that it was a financial decision that they didn't want to pay to transport him to a hospital.
I spoke with the Cibola County manager this afternoon. Because this case is now pending in court, he couldn't say much other than after the death, jail policies were reviewed, but nothing has been changed. He also told me the county commissioned an external investigation of Edminsten's death, but would not reveal the outcomes of that investigation. Tessa, back to you.